A social worker facing charges of inappropriately touching a local high school student. The family of the young girl is speaking out about what they have to say on the case.
Plus, a shuttered Kmart goes up in flames. What the old big box retailer was in the midst of being converted into when that fire broke out.
Brief showers today brought an unusual record we haven't seen in quite some time. We'll explain coming up.
Now, live. This is 8 News Now at 6.
These are children we're talking about. They're not able to defend themselves.
A mother voices her concern after a former CCSD contracted worker is arrested when her daughter spoke out against him. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Sasha Loftus. Christiane has the night off. Lawrence Winston was a contracted social worker who CCSD says was in the process of getting his license with the district. We've gone through his arrest report and learned Winston has been in trouble before. 8 News Now reporter Darlene Melendez joins us live from the Clark County Detention Center now with more on how he was able to work at a school with prior arrests. Darlene.
Well, Sasha and Denise, Lawrence Winston is here at the Clark County Detention Center facing charges of kidnapping, child abuse, and sexual misconduct. His arrest report details prior arrests as well, all of that raising questions on how he was able to work at the high school. Lawrence Winston faces felony charges after investigators say he had an inappropriate encounter with a Chaparral High School student. The alleged victim's account is detailed in Winston's arrest report. Also, records of previous arrests, including rape, 2 separate battery charges, and several traffic offenses.
That's definitely someone I don't want at my daughter's school.
Earlier this week, Winston's alleged victim shared her story with 8 News Now.
Experiencing that was a big shock and very traumatizing for me.
Friday, her mother reacted to Winston's history, saying even if he wasn't convicted, he shouldn't have been allowed to work at her daughter's school.
Just the fact that he was accused of these things would have put up a red flag for me.
A spokesperson for the Clark County School District responded to Winston's history, saying, quote, "District staff run background checks on all employees before they're hired, and we will not hire convicted felons." The district wouldn't say if Winston's arrest showed up in his background check. Progressive Therapy, the company that contracted Winston with CCSD, issued a statement as well, saying that per its policy, a background check was done and Winston would not have been employed if he hadn't been cleared by Progressives and CCSD. Both answers were not enough for this mother.
I would hope the school district would be more protective of the children in subcontracting people or employing people. There's always other subcontractors they could pick.
I also reached out to Nevada's Department of Education. A spokesperson told me that Winston actually wasn't in their system as an applicant to become licensed with the Clark County School District. The department also told me had Winston applied, he would have gone through a background check with the department, and that background check would have shown Winston's entire history with the law, convicted or not. Reporting live, Darlene Melendez, 8 News Now.